Hey everyone, welcome to Sims Paradise. In this episode, I have something very excited planned. And if you guys remember in the last Sims Paradise episode, Travis dropped a big information on Katherine and the whole family that he was potentially looking for a sister wife. The whole family agreed that it could potentially work out. He did find a potential sister wife. And so that gets us up to base now. But behind the scenes, he has been talking to this woman named Kiara for quite some time. This is her, and she is going. Him and her and Katherine have been talking about her coming to visit for a couple days and being here. So that's exactly what she's doing. She's just arriving at the house to come visit. She's gonna go ahead and Catherine's upstairs with the twins, so she's gonna come downstairs and introduce herself to Kiara and just kind of get to know her a little bit better. And because the others are at school and work right now, just like introduce herself to her. Because these guys, if this does potentially work out, these guys will have to know each other and will potentially have to get along because they are going to be in a sense in the same household and in the same family with one another. So it looks as if right now these guys are getting along pretty well. They're just kind of chit-chatting to get to know one another. And maybe she could give her a friendly gift, like kind of like say, okay, here's like a little bit of special gift for coming, and she's just gonna give her something and say like, this is just like a gift for me to you to let you know that everything's okay. I'm totally okay with everything that's going on. So to make her feel at home. So it seems as if Kiara is kind of getting along really well with Katherine. She's going to get to know Katherine as well a little bit. And then we do really got to get inside because the twins are here. Then. Okay, teacher caught Grace looking at another student's test during class. What should she do? I'm sure it was a mistake. So these guys seem to be getting along really well. But I think it's now time for these guys to head inside because the twins are upstairs and I don't know what they're doing. But okay, they're playing, so that's good. But I don't know when or if they need anything right now. Actually, they don't, but still, I still want to get them inside. That way, someone's in here watching the twins. Maybe Kiara can come upstairs and introduce herself to the twins because, even though it's really like, like, if this would work out, it would be kind of like another mom to them, in a sense. So she is just going to go ahead and introduce herself to both the twins. She did Juliet. Where is Jessica? Okay. So she's going to go ahead and introduce herself to both of them. And And then once she's done with that, she can actually introduce herself to Jamie and them, because Jamie and them are back home from school now. But Jamie's going to be doing his homework. And so can Grace while we're waiting. And then Travis will be home in a little bit, so that's just, right now it's just kind of giving them the opportunity to introduce themselves to Kiara and etc. and etc. So obviously the babies are really going to be kind of easy to introduce yourself to, because I mean, the babies, yes, they can fuss and all that, but really they don't understand what's going on. It'd be the adults, like kind of like the older children, that would know. And I think the opportunity to bond with either Jamie or Grace would be potentially good for Kiara to benefit them. So why don't you go ahead and help out Jamie? That might actually help you guys' relationship, because at first Jamie was a little bit hesitant against this whole sister wife thing, and it could potentially help them out. So, and then Catherine's going to go ahead and help Gracie out. And Travis is home from work, so Travis can go ahead and come up and chit chat with her in person now himself then. And just kind of get to know her in person, because he does know a little bit about her, but he doesn't know much about her because of the fact that these guys were never really met in person besides just today, which is kind of scary situation, but also something that can happen. And so right now Catherine is just kind of doing other things, letting Travis and them have their little bit of time, which is good in a sense. Jamie's looking out over one of the little ones, but Travis and them are just chit-chatting and getting to know each other a little bit better than to see if anything goes well. So while this is all going on, Jamie's going to be helping out Juliet with her words. Catherine's eating. Grace, why don't you, friendo, go ahead and check up on your badge process, because maybe you can earn a badge. So for her, the one that she's working on right now, it seems like is sociability, which she got 2 out of 12, and also civic responsibility. So those are the ones that she seems to be working on right now, which is okay. Juliet is a little bit sad because she's tired of words or whatever, tired of the flashcards. But everything seems to be going well with Kiara. Everybody seems to be getting along with her. Everybody seems to be getting perfectly along. Um, maybe tomorrow, let's see if he works first. No, he doesn't work. He doesn't work for another 2 days. Maybe in a little bit for, these guys are tomorrow. Kiara and Travis can go out alone on a date, kind of like a sense to feel things out. Or maybe next week that'll happen, but for now these guys are just getting along really well. It seems as if even Katherine and Kiara are getting along. And Kiara seems to be really fitting in with the kids as well. But we will slowly unravel little secrets about Kiara going on. But right now, all we do know is Kiara has said that she always wanted kids, but she never had the opportunity to have a kid. So maybe that could be down the line. But anything's possible. All I know right now is everything seems to be going really well with Kiara. But it is kind of getting late, guys. It's getting to like 8 o'clock at night Sims time, so I think it's time for the twins to get something to eat and then soon head to bed. Jamie's already fed one of them. He's got to use the restroom though, so I'm gonna let him use the restroom. And then we gotta feed Jessica. So Catherine, friendo, could you please go ahead and get on the ball with that? That would be perfect. And then Grace is kind of like getting her a little bit of input in there and kind of getting to know Kiara herself. I think Grace really likes her though. I think Dee's family is really going to get along because it seems like everything is going down without any like hastiness or anything like that. And I think once Kiara gets back in here, or gets in here potentially as a sister wife, things could be a little bit better in a sense because she could help out in this family a lot when it comes to parenting, and it also could help out with each other. Okay, I think it's time for the twins to go to bed now. Jessica, you can head to bed. And Catherine, you've got to get Juliet out. Okay, Kiara, you gotta use the restroom. So why don't you go ahead and use the restroom? And this kind of gives Travis to get the little bit of time to ask Katherine what she thinks of Kiara, and see if she has any like last minute regrets or etc. towards this. So she says, I like Kiara, she's pretty cool. So that's definitely a great sign. Now, we have to obviously ask the other way around with Kiara and also ask the kids. But right now, I think the kids are heading to bed. So he is officially going to go ahead and ask her if, in a sense, she is really into actually doing this whole sister wife thing, or if it's just kind of like she don't know kind of vibes. So we do know that she is actually into being a sister wife. I think Katherine has decided that being the circumstances that these guys are trying to get to know each other, and she will have her time to get to know, and she did have her a little bit of time to get to know Kira herself. She's going to go ahead and head to bed after she used the restroom and give these guys a little bit of alone time just to see if they potentially get anything out of it. But for now, everything seems to be doing really well, and we will go from there. So we are going, I think Travis is going to go ahead and just do the first, kind of like first kiss type of thing with her and see how she reacts, and go from there. So she seems to be reacting really well to everything, and everybody seems to be reacting great to her. And so I think he's going to officially confess his attraction to her, and then officially ask her to be his second wife. So she officially became his second wife, guys. So these guys are now a big family, and it looks as if Kiara will be staying, and Kiara will be going to her room now to go to bed. But for now, it is Katherine's night, so we're just gonna stick to the normal claims and head to bed for him. So I'll be back in the morning once someone gets up. Okay, so Jamie's up. It's a little bit after 5 a.m., guys. But everything seems to be going really well. I think Kiara is the sister wife that Travis was looking for. And there's definitely more to come with her. All we do know about her so far is she seems to be a really sweet girl, and she is definitely going to be staying here now that she is considered his second wife now. But it seems as if everybody seems to be getting along really well in this family, and even Katherine's getting along with Kiara, which is very beneficial. So I think I want to go ahead and end it out, guys. So I'll see you guys all next week for another episode, which I will be doing the date night, but I was planning on doing it just one-on-one with Travis and Kiara. Maybe we could do like a three-way with Travis, Kiara, and Katherine, kind of like a big, like, just the adults going out. I think that would be quite beneficial. And that'll be great because it can give Jamie and Em a little bit of time to watch out over the twins. I think that'll be really good. So, that'll be next week. So I hope you guys are excited about that. But I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the video of the week. Have a great day. Peace. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.